So yesterday
I was asked to tell about the first Gaur Purnima festival.
I was asked to tell about the first Gaur Purnima festival.
The one that happened 450 years ago.
Which happened more than 450 years ago.
Who wants to hear that?
Who wants to hear that?
Anybody raise your hand?
Did anybody raise their hand?
I heard a little sound next door.
I heard a little sound.
I think they want to hear.
I think you want to hear.
In Keturi Gram,
In Keturi Gram, Narottam Das Thakur,
he had the idea, let's unite all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya
let's unite all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya
and have a grand Gaur Purnima festival.
and have a grand Gaur Purnima festival.
So he asked Srinivas Acharya
So he asked Srinivas Acharya
if he would take responsibility to invite all the associates of Lord Chaitanya.
So he asked Srinivas Acharya if he would take responsibility to invite all the Vaishnavas.
And he had such a way of requesting,
He had such a way of requesting,
so soft, so bhakti purnam.
so soft and so bhakti purnam.
Srinivas Acharya,
Srinivas Acharya,
he had to agree.
he had to agree.
Once he agreed,
Once he agreed,
he realized this is a very, very great job.
this is a very, very great job.
It's not an easy thing.
It is not an easy thing.
All the associates
All the associates
are overwhelmed
were overwhelmed
by the separation.
by the separation.
So it was an anxiety. How are you going to do this?
So he was in anxiety how he would do this.
And he couldn't sleep that night.
And he couldn't sleep that night.
And then the Lord appeared to him
And then the Lord appeared to him
and said,
don't
worry,
worry,
it's my desire.
it is my desire,
It will happen.
it will happen.
So then he was pacified.
So then he was pacified.
So the next day
So the next day
he set out
he set out
and he went from the south,
He went from the south
worked his way up.
and worked his way up.
So now his friend Sravana Pandit,
So now his friend Shyamananda Pandit,
he was invited.
he was invited.
And then the senior most devotee of Lord Chaitanya,
And then the senior most devotee of Lord Chaitanya,
consort of
the consort
Lord Nityananda,
of Lord Nityananda,
Janava Devi,
Janava Devi,
he requested her
he requested her
to please come.
to please come.
And she wasn't going anywhere,
She wasn't going anywhere.
but on the request of Srinivasacharya,
But on the request of Srinivasacharya,
she agreed to go.
she agreed to go.
So like this,
So like this,
he went up and he invited the sons of Advaita Gosai
so like this, he went out and he invited the sons of Advaita Gosai,
Achyutananda
Achyutananda,
and two other sons.
and two other sons.
They agreed to go.
They agreed to come.
He went to Navadvip,
He went to Navadvip,
and there, whatever associates were there,
and there, whatever associates were there,
he also invited them.
he also invited them.
Like this,
Like this,
he went up and along the way
he went up and along the way
invited all the devotees to come.
invited all the devotees to come.
Because Narottam Das Thakur, he was the crown prince,
Because Narottam Das Thakur, he was the crown prince,
but he abdicated his throne.
but he abnegated his throne
He said that he just wanted to be a Vaishnava.
and said that he just wanted to be a Vaishnava.
So the family requested, all right,
So the family requested, all right,
but please establish yourself your ashram nearby.
but please establish your ashram nearby.
So Kedri
So Keturi
was within the kingdom of his ancestors.
So Keturi was within the kingdom of his ancestors.
So his cousin, who became the king,
So his cousin, who became the king,
he arranged a big boat
he arranged a big boat
to cross the associates across the Pandava River.
to take the associates across the Padma River.
And then from the other side,
And then from the other side,
he had the king arranged palanquins
and from the other side he had the king arrange palanquins
for all the Vaishnavas.
for all the Vaishnavas.
Sandalwood bulb,
There was sandalwood pulp,
flower garlands,
flower garlands.
the whole town was eager to receive all these great devotees.
The whole town was very eager to receive all these great devotees.
They swept the town.
They swept the dham.
They decorated the door fronts.
They decorated the door fronts.
They put sugarcane stalks,
They put sugarcane stalks,
mango leaves, full water pots,
whole water pots,
all auspicious items.
all auspicious items.
And the whole town
And the whole town
was in the mood just to want to serve the Vaishnavas.
was in the mood. They just wanted to serve the Vaishnavas.
So the Vaishnavas started to assemble.
So the Vaishnavas, they started to assemble.
They carried to the ashram of Keturigam.
And they were carried to their ashrams in Keturi Gam.
And so thousands of devotees had assembled.
So thousands of devotees had assembled.
And there were Radha Krishna deities,
There were Radha Krishna deities,
Nitai Gaur deities.
Nitai Gaur deities.
I think there are 6 deities in total.
I think there were 6 deities in total.
Two Radha Krishna,
2 Radha Krishna,
2 pairs,
2 pairs,
and 1 Lord Chaitanya,
and 1 Lord Chaitanya,
and 1 Nityananda,
1 Nityananda,
and 1, that's 6.
6.
So, Srinivasa Acharya, he took the blessings from Janava Devi
So Srinivasa Acharya, he took the blessings from Javanava Devi
to perform the Abhishek.
to perform the Abhishek.
And Srinivas, Narottam Das, he led the kirtan,
And Narottam Das, he led the kirtan.
and all the devotees were chanting.
And all the devotees were chanting.
So Srinivas was doing Abhishek,
So Srinivas was doing the Abhishek.
and then Narottam started to sing in great separation.
And then Narottam started to sing in great separation.
It seemed like
It seemed like
the devotees were swimming in ghee.
It seemed like the devotees were swimming in ghee.
They moved in slow motion. They moved in slow motion.
They moved in slow motion.
And the kirtan was getting more and more sweet, more thick.
And the kirtan was getting more and more sweet, more thick.
And the devotees were getting more and more overwhelmed with ecstasy.
And the devotees were getting more and more overwhelmed with ecstasy.
And it was getting more intense,
And it was getting more intense.
and more intense,
And more intense.
and so intense.
And so intense.
Suddenly, Lord Chaitanya,
Lord Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Nityananda,
Advaita,
Advaita,
Gadadhar,
Gadadhar,
Srivas,
Srivas,
and Adi Gaur Bhaktivinoda,
Adi Gaur Bhaktavrinda.
they appeared there.
They appeared there.
Devotees from Vrindavan, from Navadip,
Devotees from Vrindavan, from Navadvip, from Puri,
they're all together.
they were all together.
Although in their lifetimes they were never together.
Although in their lifetime they were never together.
But in this kirtan,
But in this kirtan,
everyone was together.
everyone was together.
And the devotees were so ecstatic
And the devotees, they were so ecstatic
to see Lord Chaitanya and all the associates.
to see Lord Chaitanya and all their associates.
The kirtan exploded.
The kirtan exploded.
And that time he led a very lively kirtan.
So Narottam, he led a very lively kirtan.
He was so happy.
He was so happy.
Everybody was so blissful
Everybody was so blissful
to see Lord Chaitanya,
to see Lord Chaitanya,
to see him there.
to see him there.
And he was chanting and dancing.
And he was chanting and dancing.
So amongst them were all these associates.
So most of them were all his associates.
Amongst them
Amongst them,
were all the associates.
they were all the associates.
And although some had never seen the Lord,
Although some had never seen the Lord,
but now everybody
now everybody
had the chance
had the chance
to see the Lord,
to see the Lord
to dance, kirtan
and to dance in kirtan
with him.
with him.
So that kirtan went for 1 day of Brahma.
So that kirtan went on for 1 day of Brahma.
But by outside calculation,
But by our calculation,
didn't take that long.
it didn't take that long.
But Krishna is the master of time,
But Krishna is the master of time.
so he can make time unlimited if he wants to.
So he can make time unlimited if he wants to.
And then after some time,
And then after some time,
he and all his associates
he and all his associates
disappeared.
disappeared.
And then everybody was completely overwhelmed.
And then everybody was completely overwhelmed.
They fell on the ground,
They fell to the ground
they were crying,
and started crying.
they felt so much separation.
They felt so much separation.
And then Nanda Devi,
And then Janava Devi,
she gave order,
she gave an order,
chant Hare Krishna.
chant Hare Krishna.
So again Narottam started chanting,
So again Narottam started chanting
and everybody got reinvigorated.
and everybody got reinvigorated.
And then Srinivasacharya,
And then Srinivasacharya,
he continued with the Abhishek,
he continued with the Abhishek.
and then he did the Arti
And then he did the Arati
for the deities.
for the deities.
He installed the deities according to the samskaras.
He installed the deities according to the samskaras.
And somehow those deities were also blessing
And somehow those deities were also blessing
all the devotees present.
all the devotees present.
So this was a very, very intense moment.
So this was a very, very intense moment.
And it's not possible to actually describe
It is not possible to actually describe
because how can you describe
how can we describe
what the associates, what the acharyas
what the associates, what the acharyas
felt at that time?
felt at that time?
We can just imagine,
We can just imagine,
but our imagination will not be sufficient.
but our imagination will not be sufficient.
How the Lord
How the Lord
was so merciful
was so merciful
that He appeared
that He appeared
with all the devotees present.
to all the devotees present.
I'm always hoping
I was always hoping
that one day,
that one day
in our Pandava festival,
in our Gaur Purnima festival,
we can have a moment like that.
we can have a moment like that.
How many would like that?
How many would like that?
If our kirtan singers and sing Jeev Jago,
The Kirtan singers can sing Jeev Jago,
line by line,
not at night.
Line by line.
Line by line.
he wants to sleep. Jeev Jago is normally sung early in the morning
Jeev Jago is normally sung early in the morning
to wake up
to wake up
the conditioned souls.
the conditioned souls.
But
But
this is also a figurative
it is also a figurative
that
that
is to waken us up
to awaken us up
to our spiritual reality.
to our spiritual reality.
And there's some secret in this kirtan.
And there is some secret in this kirtan.
These are
जीव जागो गोरा चाँद बोले जीव जागो गोरा चाँद बोले कत निद्रा जामाया सचीर को कत निद्रा माया सचीर को
Lord Chaitanya is calling.
Here Lord Chaitanya is calling.
How long will you stay asleep on the lap of the witch Maya?
How long will you stay asleep on the lap of the witch Maya?
Because we think that we're the body,
Because we think we are the body.
and as soon as we think we're the body,
And as soon as we think that we are the body,
in order to enjoy sense gratification,
in order to enjoy sense gratification,
we also set up ourselves
set up ourselves
to suffer.
to suffer.
suffer through the senses.
Suffer through the senses.
So the senses not only give us enjoyment,
So the senses not only give us enjoyment,
they also give us judgment, devoted, and adidaivic suffering.
and so they also give us adhyatmic, adidevik and adibhautik suffering.
We get a pain from our own bodies.
We get pain from our own bodies
Due to some disease, fever or something,
due to some disease, fever or something,
or we get suffering from some other living entity,
or we get suffering from some other living entity,
something crazy tries to hit us,
some crazy guy may try to hit us,
or a mosquito bites us.
or mosquito bites us.
That ever happened to you?
Did that ever happen to you?
Or a dog bites you?
Or dog bites you?
So that's
Etc. Etc.
Adibhauta.
So that's Adibhauta.
And then there's Adidaiva.
Then there is Adideva.
That's excessive heat,
Excessive heat,
excessive cold,
excessive cold,
earthquake,
earthquake,
tsunami,
tsunami,
volcano erupting,
volcano erupting,
all kinds of natural calamities.
all kinds of natural calamities.
In Peru,
In Peru,
they have a thing called Waco.
they have a thing called Waco,
Because there, in some parts of Peru,
because there in some parts of Peru,
it hardly rains.
it hardly rains.
So if it rains,
So it remains,
if it rains,
so if it rains,
there's a deep mudslide.
there will be mudslide.
And the mudslide picks up momentum
And the mudslide picks up momentum,
and wipes away houses,
wipes away houses,
goes down the hill,
goes down the hill,
and everything in the path
and everything in the path
destroyed.
is destroyed.
That's called Waco.
That's called Waco.
So I was in Kuwait,
I was in Kuwait.
and there it rained,
There it rained.
and it never rains
It never rains
because it's desert,
because it's a desert.
but it rained.
But it rained.
And as a result,
And as a result,
there are 3-4 feet of water,
there were 3-4 feet of water.
and everybody's car was stuck,
And everybody's car was stuck.
and we missed our flight.
And we missed our flight.
We didn't know what to do.
And we didn't know what to do.
No one knew what to do
No one knew what to do.
because there's no drains.
Because there are no drains.
Because it never rains.
Because it never rains.
So, as soon as we think we're the body,
So as soon as we think that we are the body,
we can enjoy
we can enjoy,
and we can also suffer.
we can also suffer.
Sansara bitare
Lord Chaitanya is saying,
I am entering into the material world of birth and death.
I have entered into the material world of birth and death,
But you are sleeping here.
but you are sleeping here.
You are an illusion.
You are an illusion.
And I'm wondering,
And I'm wondering,
when will you wake up?
when will you wake up?
When do you wake up from this illusion?
When will you wake up from this illusion?
I
I have come
to engage you
to engage you
in devotional service,
in devotional service,
but you're sleeping.
but you're sleeping.
So, when do you wake up and take this mercy?
So why don't you wake up and take this mercy?
तुम्हारे लोईते आवे होयुया बतार तुम्हारे लोईते आवे होयुया बतार आमी बिना बंधुया के अच्छे
Said that he came as an avatar.
Lord Chaitanya said that he came as an avatar.
He descended from the spiritual world
He descended from the spiritual world
to
take us
back to home.
back to home.
So who's a better friend?
So who is a better friend?
He comes to take us
He comes to take us
back to the spiritual world.
back to the spiritual world,
We can engage in the loving service
where we can engage in the loving service
of the Lord Radha and Krishna.
of Lord Radha and Krishna.
नाशिबार लागी एनेची औषधी माया नाशिबार लागी हरि नाम महामंत्र लो तुमी मागी हरि
Describe
Lord Chaitanya describes
how he has the medicine
how he has the medicine
to cure the disease of Kali,
to cure the disease of Kali,
to cure the disease of material illusion.
to cure the disease of material illusion.
Everybody is bound to die,
Everybody is bound to die,
and those who die are bound to take rebirth.
and those who die are bound to take rebirth.
So they all have terminal disease.
So we all have terminal disease.
But Lord Chaitanya, he has the medicine.
But Lord Chaitanya, he has the medicine,
And by taking that medicine,
and by taking that medicine,
we can cure the disease.
we can cure the disease.
So I was saying how in one of my seminars,
So I was saying in one of my seminars
how we are at war.
how we are at war. We really,
Our war is against this disease.
our war is against this disease,
We are simply trying to give up medicine.
and we are simply trying to give out the medicine.
But people are still watching illusion
But people are so much in illusion,
they think I don't need the medicine.
they think I don't need the medicine.
But everybody will die.
But everybody is going to die.
And I can't tell them, take this medicine, it'll save you.
And we tell them, please take this medicine, it will save you.
But there's so much illusion
But there's so much in illusion,
and they don't take it.
they don't take it.
The Lord Chaitanya is saying that wait for this medicine. Wait for the Harinam. The Harinam, Sankirtan is the medicine.
So Lord Chaitanya is saying, beg for this medicine, beg for this Harinam. This Sankirtan is the medicine.
भक्ति विनाद प्रभु चरणे परिया भक्ति विनाद प्रभु चरणे परिया सेई हरि नाम मंत्र लइल मागिया
So
Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
he said, I fell at the lotus feet of the Lord.
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that I fall at the lotus feet of the Lord
I beg
and I beg
to get more medicine.
Beg to get more medicine.
Beg to get the medicine.
I beg to get the medicine.
The Harinam Kirtan.
The Harinam Kirtan.
I got it.
And I got it.
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 I got it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
in these words, he said, I fell at the feet of the Lord.
He says that I fell at the feet of the Lord.
I begged for the medicine.
I begged for the medicine.
I got it.
And I got it.
So that's what we need to do.
That's what we need to do.
We fall at Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
We fall at Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
We fall at the Panchatattva's lotus feet.
We fall at Panchatattva's lotus feet.
We beg for the medicine.
And we beg for the medicine.
We beg for the Harinam.
We beg for the Harinam.
And by their mercy,
we can get it.
we can get it. Sing that last verse again.
Sing that last verse again.
Prabhu Charane Pariya Bhakti Vinada Prabhu Charane Pariya Shai Hari Naam Mantra Lailo Magiya Shai
So Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
he said he fell at the Lord's lotus feet,
he said that he fell at the Lord's lotus feet
and he begging for the Harinam,
and he begged him for Harinam
and he got it.
and he got it.
So I think that sums it all up.
So I think that sums it all up.
We need to beg the Lord
We need to beg the Lord
for this transcendental medicine,
for this transcendental medicine,
for the Harinam,
the Harinam,
and by the Lord's mercy,
and by the Lord's mercy,
we can get it.
we can get it.
Haribol.
Hari Bol.
When did the first Gopurnim take place? How long after Lord Chaitanya left did this big festival happen?
I don't know the exact. I don't know the exact date,
I don't know the exact date,
but it wasn't too long after,
but it wasn't too long after.
because Nanda Devi and some of the original associates
Because Jagannath Devi and some of the original associates
are still present.
were still present.
Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj.
Maybe because Advaita Gosai, he lived 25 years after Lord Chaitanya.
Maybe Advaita Gosai, because he lived 25 years after Lord Chaitanya,
So it was probably just after he left.
probably it was just after he left.
Yeah, last question here, Chintan.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. Dandavat Pranam. Sometimes I felt that Harinam is really working on me, and I am really get blissful from Harinam, but sometimes not get chance or mind not want to chant Harinam, and various way he wants to go away from Krishna consciousness. So what will be the process to always be in Krishna consciousness?
Something.
So you're advancing in Krishna consciousness.
So you're advancing in Krishna consciousness.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That stage is called Anartha Nivritti.
That stage is called Anartha Nivritti.
And it means that sometimes one feels enthusiastic
It means sometimes one feels enthusiastic
and sometimes not so enthusiastic.
and sometimes not so enthusiastic.
So there are a number of anarthas,
So a number of anarthas,
and that's what you just described is one of them.
and what you just described is one of them.
So to start out
So you stuck out with it,
with Shraddha,
with Shraddha,
then Sadhusanga,
Sadhu Sangha,
then Bhajana Kriya,
then Bhajana Kriya,
Anartha
Anartha Nivritti,
and
then
Nishtha,
Nishtha,
and Ruchi,
and Ruchi,
Asakti,
Asakti,
Bhava.
Bhava.
So you're about halfway to Bhava,
So maybe you're halfway in Bhava.
halfway to Bhava.
Maybe you're halfway to Bhava.
So when you get over this Anartha Nivritti,
So when you get over this Anartha Nivritti,
you'll be fixed in devotional service.
you will be fixed in devotional service.
And then you get a taste
And you will get a taste
all the time,
all the time,
not just sometimes.
not just sometimes.
And then you'll get attached to that taste.
And you will get attached to that taste.
And then
You
you'll become ecstatic
will become ecstatic
and manifest ecstatic love of Krishna.
and manifest ecstatic love of Krishna. So thank you all very much.
Hare Krishna. Sri Srimad Jayapataka Swami Maharaja ki